Well, I gotta tell you, I'm rather disappointed with this trimmer I just got. When I first took it out of the package and tried to install the comb, this broke off. And it was no big deal, I just taped it on. But you can see what happened. The plastic there holds those little flanges there for the screws, just broke right off. Well, like I said, I wasn't going to worry about that. Well, today I was shaving an area on Liz's side. The damn thing wouldn't turn off. It would go high speed. It would go through all 3 speeds. It wouldn't turn off. And the switch wouldn't go down to the off position. Well, I just took this apart and look. They don't actually glue it. There's little pins that come up from this case that they melt to hold this on, and whoever did the melting or whatever machine, they didn't do a very good job. But see, the whole thing is just loose. So then that switch wasn't operating. So I'm thinking maybe getting some of that AB epoxy and just be sure to only touch the areas here that, look at this, none of them are holding. This is ridiculous. Anyway, that's what I think I'll try to do, is do some AB and do AB weld on these also. Just get them back into the case where they belong. But very, very disappointing. I mean, I hope the rest of it's all, I hope the motor and everything seems to work okay, but these little trim pieces and stuff weren't designed very well. That should really be epoxied in there somehow. But see, that probably cuts down on the machine that just goes tss. Next morning, the AB epoxy set up. It went together nicely. The most difficult part was getting this cord to fit in between the 2 sections. But the switch is nice and solid. And off. Nice and solid. See, with those 2 pins not holding, every time you tried to go to off, it would push that plate down and it wouldn't engage the switch. I'm very pleased. And I saved myself a couple of weeks of snail mailing back and forth to get it repaired and being lost in mail and whatever. Okay. Of course, you realize anytime you attempt to make a repair by yourself and open the case, you violate the warranty. So if you can't get it fixed, then you can't really send it back to them and say, well, look, it's ruined, because they'll say, you opened it. But it looked to me like it was going to be a simple repair, which it was, so I'm happy.
Doesn't have to be lethal. Trank dart like any primate. Wake up groggy in some holding cell, married to a federal court date.